Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Mindful. I'm a pincushion today. I've transformed, I've morphed into a pincushion. We're down here actually in the end portal room, which we worked on in the previous episode, and I wanted to try something out. I got some great suggestions from you guys in the last episode, and I wanted to try them out. So we actually have, for those of you who don't know, we have a data pack on the server which uses armor stands and a book, and we can modify the armor stands in ways that we want to. Why can't I see the armor stand? There we go. We can modify the armor stands, and some of the suggestions you guys gave me were putting some bones on the ground here, and I had another idea too where we could use a dispenser and place it in the wall somewhere. Let's say, for example, let's go right there. We'll place a dispenser in the wall, and then we could put some arrows on this side and then some bones beneath it to look like the adventurers who were down here got hit by some arrows. All right, so a little bit of trial and error here. We got him to place the bone flat. Now let's see if we can get him into the ground. I think that involves moving the body in the y-axis, so we got to go down by 8. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that was what, the nudge position? So the Y, let's go down by 3. Oh, I don't think it found it. Nudge by 3. Nope, I meant bone. Okay, nudge by 3, come on. Down by 3. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Nudge positions up by 1. Oh, there he is. Okay, nudge position up by 3. Why doesn't he want to move? Oh, is he affected by gravity? He might be affected by gravity. No gravity. There we go. So, adjust position by 3. Nudge position by 8. Oh, look at that. We got it perfectly on the ground there. Awesome. Cool. Okay, now all we have to do is make him invisible, I'm pretty sure. There we go. So let's see. Can we get him to go? Maybe the bone will sit a little bit higher. Pose adjustment. Adjust nudge by 1. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Look at that. All right, there we go. Got the bone in. This is actually relatively simple to use. I didn't think it was going to be this easy. I thought it'd be a lot harder and we'd be here for a couple of hours. But you know what? This is looking really nice. I was very skeptical at first, I'll be honest, when they first added this data pack to the server, thinking, oh, this is just going to be like a waste of my time. But you know what? This actually adds so much to the area. It's unbelievable. Alright, and one more suggestion I received was to put a ladder as though it was the miners who sort of left it. And I really like that idea. So let's see if we can find a spot, a suitable area in here that we could leave a ladder. Now, I think actually up there, and then we could build a sort of platform. Let me just go get some more supplies for that. We got some spruce slabs. I think we'll need to craft up just a couple more of these. And then we'll place them up top here as sort of a platform. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. And you know what? I was thinking this could be like a little area for players to jump off of. They could jump into the end portal, do like a trick shot, do a 360 as they jump into the portal. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Thank you very much for the suggestion too, by the way. If you guys got any more for this area, don't be afraid to just go ahead and throw it down in the comments below. I read every single one of them, so yeah, your suggestion won't go unnoticed. Now, from the bottom of the world to the top here, I want to show you guys the progress that I have made on the village that I wanted to build. Similar to this, in a similar style, except a little bit more elegant. And I'll show you here. So I got some paths done, and there we go. We got ourselves maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses built. We got a nice little pasture. I think actually our best bet is to go down there. And actually, let's see. Can we land in this hole here? Oh, I was close. All right, I want to show you guys this more of a little bit more of a personable level here. So we got ourselves a nice little camp out area. Yeah, we could incorporate the armor stands in here too. That would actually be really sweet. Putting some down here. We got ourselves a nice little pasture here. Got some crops growing, some sheep, cows, an escapee. This this 2-story house, nice little quaint place. All these don't have any interior decorating as of yet. They have like crafting benches and that sort of, and the likes of that, but nothing too how would you say, furnished. And then this corner house here, this is one of my favorite ones. This is actually the first one that I built. It's nice, got these nice poking out pegs, and this one's got a nice second floor with a chimney, which we have to put a campfire on at some point. And then so further down this road here, we've got another little tool shed. We've got a nice little tool shed, nice little crops and stuff and little quaint little areas. And then and then this chimney. So I tried something out. I wanted to see if the campfire could spawn these campfire particles through a cobblestone wall. And it does sometimes. That's my conclusion, sometimes. The particles seem to spawn both directly in the middle. They seem to clip a little to the side. I don't know how like ones on the side like this are getting stuck. I'm not too familiar with that, but it goes up. A couple of them do manage to go beyond the little cobblestone wall there. And then we got this nice little large house here, and some crops, and one of these new compost barrels, which was suggested by Swirl to try that out as it's a new feature in 1.14 here. So today I thought we could start a massive project that we'll be working on for the next couple of episodes here, and that is to convert this field into a wheat field. Populated with a couple of barns, some sheds, some granaries, silos, paths, wagons, and all the likes. And so I thought today we could actually begin by preparing the land. We could do some terraforming here and getting it all in shape. As I'm going here, I'm thinking to myself, what's a good topic that I could talk about on the little episode today? Because I know in the last episode I talked a little bit about nostalgia in Minecraft and how breaking the library really reminded me of my old Minecraft days. And so I thought for today I want to kind of talk about my immersion in video games and how that affects my recording, because I've noticed, at least in the previous episode, and this is just sort of a personal thing for myself, but I really enjoyed how I talked about the subject matter that I kind of came up with. And today I want to keep working at talking and thinking and playing Minecraft at the same time. So doing a task like this, pretty monotonous, repetitive, is a very easy way to get going, to get started on this. And so there's some floating grass here, but basically what I'm trying to say is that I find that when I'm playing the Minecraft and I'm recording, all my attention is on Minecraft. It's not even on talking. Talking is just sort of second. I think about Minecraft first, talking second. And I think it should actually be the other way around, especially for a YouTube video. I find a lot of the creators that I personally enjoy watching talk a lot in their videos. And maybe that's just me. Maybe some people prefer the visuals of the game rather than listening to people talk. But I know for myself, watching a YouTube video and then having the accompanying audio is much more satisfying or gratifying than just having the video. So I guess really what I'm trying to say is that when I'm playing Minecraft and I'm playing like this, I need to be doing a task that doesn't require a lot of thinking, like especially breaking dirt and placing dirt. Doesn't really require a lot of thinking, and it allows me to talk a cohesive sentence and talk on something that I'm thinking, as well as playing the game at the same time. If that makes any sense. Like, for example, right now, I'm really just thinking about talking, and I'm not thinking about the game. I mean, obviously I saw those skeletons that registered with me, but yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at. Now, for example, when I was fighting those skeletons there, I wasn't talking at all. I was focused on fighting the skeletons and not really commentating on my fighting. And I think this is something that I personally think is a really incredible skill. Some of these YouTube content creators who are able to talk, think, and play Minecraft at the same time. And I think what I've noticed in myself, at least, to achieve this, you really don't want to be fully invested in the game in terms of your attention. And to limit myself from, from fully investing my attention into the Minecraft, I find I need to just kind of like, I tend to play really jittery, like going really quick and fast and stuff, and I need to just slow it down. I need to not worry so much about where my cursor is, what's around me. Obviously, when I'm fighting a skeleton like that, I gotta be careful, but you might notice that if I fight something and something like that kind of happens, I get very, like I forget what I'm doing, like, kind of right there, I just kind of forgot what I was saying. I couldn't build a cohesive sentence, and as a result, I just kind of fought those skeletons. All this to say, I think generally, Let's Play content creators who are able to talk, think, and play Minecraft at the same time are quite talented in what they do. Another thing, too, that kind of got me thinking was, when I was younger, I actually used to play the drums for a little while there, and I always found it quite difficult to combine the snare along with the hi-hat and the kick pedal, focusing on hitting the kick pedal at the proper time, as well as the snare and the hi-hat. A lot of coordination was involved in that, and it felt it kind of all came down to focusing on things, and you kind of have to do it sort of subconsciously in a sense. And that's kind of where I'm at with recording, these Minecraft episodes too, is that I can easily talk, but I can't really think and talk at the same time, like I've kind of been saying. I'm genuinely curious about if there's somebody in the comments who's able to talk at the same time, or even think at the same time as they're doing stuff. I would love to hear about it, because I've personally never been really able to do that. But you know what? I think doing this YouTube stuff and Minecraft and such is giving me this opportunity to really practice that. And by talking about these topics, I'll really be able to practice that skill of thinking and talking at the same time. Poor Cluck, get in there. You're gonna be trapped. He's stuck in there forever. If somebody wants to come rescue him, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, Mr. Cluck, you are never gonna leave. Alright, I got us some of those classic block placing or path building materials, the traditional cobblestone. Follow the cobblestone, and that's where the path goes. We're gonna lay out a path here. I want to get it so this path continues on as the andesite path here. Maybe we'll do some buildings down here. So let's mark this out here. I want it to go like this, and then connect up to the dock, obviously, like so. And this area we can leave like maybe bushed. We can put some trees, some bushes, make it sort of like a nice, sorry, a park almost. And then off of this path here, we'll do one going into the windmill, which is where this tree is, sort of a land marker for now. And then from branching off of this little area, we could head over to the docks over here. We could put some, I don't know, let's say for example, like a barn or like a stable or something here. This is close to the water, so maybe like a fishing shack would be really cool in this area. All right, we're back at the top again. And just taking a look here at the wheat field, looks pretty good to me, if I do say so myself. I like the paths. I like how I've kind of sectioned off areas, and that would be sort of a specific crop in there. And obviously sheds and barrels and stuff would go in between all of these different paths. But this one right there would be the primary one, which leads right up to the lighthouse, or sorry, the windmill, and then a secondary path which kind of branches off of that and goes that direction. But yeah, that looks really good to me, actually. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. Let's see if we can make this drop again. Hopefully we can. Here we go. And yes, we did. Perfect. Perfect landing, like a swan, as some would say. I don't think I showed off these farms. This is a nice little area. I decided what I'm thinking of doing, actually, let's get some signs here because I thought of this yesterday. What we can do is I was thinking each player on the server would have their own little crop area. So, can I put a sign like this? Oh, darn it, I can't place it. Okay, we'll put a sign here. How about that? So, for example, we'd say Master Swirl is responsible for, let's say, for example, this plot or something. I mean, obviously, they don't have to take care of it or anything. It's just kind of here for them. But guys, that's going to be all for today's episode. And before we head off, I just wanted to highlight a comment from the previous episode, which I really appreciate. It's from Infernicide, who says, also, seriously loving the videos. It's a lot of fun and very professional, and I love your ideas for the builds. The end portal room is great. Looking forward to seeing that end base. Thank you very much, Infernicide. I'm really excited, actually, to finally get that end base worked on. I know we're going to be fighting the dragon here in the next couple of days as of recording this episode, so you'll probably see the end dragon fight in the near future after this episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got a comment, don't be afraid to just throw it down there in the comments below. I check them all, I read them all, and maybe I'll feature one of your comments on the next episode. So we'll see you all in the next one, and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.